this guy's coming back next year and no one's going to ever do that to me again. The way he was crying, like, you could tell it meant something to him. That's the first time I took notice. I thought, do you know what? This guy is real, man. Like, there's something outside of his talent. It's telling me that this guy's going to step up. And then he goes and does it again. Like, just lets us all down.
Do you really want?
Welcome back to the MVP podcast, the greatest sports show in the entire universe. My name is B-Man. I'm here with Naeem. And I'm here with that guy. That guy.
Sitting pretty in the night.
If you ever do that again, on my mother's life, I am going to ban you completely. Don't you ever. Don't ever do that again, bro. Don't ever do that again. But man, it's good to have you back.
Oh, guys, first and foremost, like the video. Share with your friends. Yeah. Leave a comment if you liked the video. And subscribe if you're new.
And follow all our social media accounts. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter.
Links up down below.
Please mind the gap.
Doors closing.
Anyway.
It's still good.
Anyway, so we're good. This is the basketball episode.
Yeah.
It's a basketball episode. So we're just going to talk about things that we would like to see, like our wish list for the remainder of the season now that the All-Star break is over.
Mm-hmm.
Less than 2 months away from the playoffs. Like, time has actually gone really, really fast. Lad.
He's right, less than 2 months.
Yeah, it's gone really, really fast. Yeah, that's mad.
Scary.
But it'll be good. But before we do the wish list, Boogie Cousins, man.
He had to go in it, man.
No, he didn't have to go. Do you know who could have gone?
Who?
He could have ducked.
I know, but he's doing a lot of bits for us, isn't it?
What bits are they?
I don't get in the drinks ordered.
You ain't disrespecting Giannis' LeBron like that.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't think he's even played for us.
Nah.
Yeah, he's recruiting, innit? That's what he's doing.
I think he serves a purpose.
He's recruiting.
Yo, these guys looking after me, even though I don't play, they're looking after me, man. They bring my coffee to me. They bring me KFC.
Yo,
I don't know.
If you didn't know already, Boogie is my favourite player.
Yeah, I know.
He's my
You were
favourite player.
upset when we put it in the group.
Bro,
Boogie's leaving.
like I didn't believe Tarek when he said that. I was like, yo, I'm going on Twitter, fam. Let's hear all this noise.
He's the guy, man.
Yeah, bro, it is.
But listen,
she's been through so much, and do you know what's funny is that I watched that video of
the Matt Barnes and
Matt Barnes. It was called all the smoke.
Steve Jackson.
Yeah, and he was talking so positively about the Lakers. And if you haven't watched All the Smoke, you should watch every single one of those episodes. I know they're a bit long, like an hour and a half nearly for all of them, but there's some really, really good content in them, and you can really get an insight on the players, and especially DeMarcus Cousins, because he was talking about how he grew up and how, because he was bigger than most kids his age, he had to go play with the teenagers when he was like 9 years old. Like, man, he's a good dude. And he said, he was the one that said it. LeBron James for president. He said it. He goes, LeBron James for president. And he's had so many good things to say about LeBron.
Yeah, it's crazy that he's been at the team for less than a year, but like they've got, obviously he's already played with guys like Rondo and AD. So he's already got a bond with those guys, but it seems like they were building something there. Yeah. Which is, I get it. They're trying to win, so they needed that roster spot for Morris.
Yeah.
But like, he's still. I've heard that he's still with the team, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
yeah. That's what you guys said earlier. Yeah. It's it's sad. I'm just glad that he's still with the team and whatnot, and maybe perhaps.
Listen, he just needs to recover. I want to see him get back and then sign for another team. I want to see him get that 20 and 10, or maybe just at least 15.
No, but you know what? Forget about the numbers, man. I just want to see him healthy. That's on my wish list. How about that? I just want him to get healthy by the end of the season, so that he's good to go in the next season.
I want him to get his bag, man.
No, it's not about the bag anymore, man.
He's not getting the bag no more.
It's not about the bag anymore. No, he can still get the bag. No, he can still, but he won't get a heavy bag. Yeah. He'll get a light duffel bag. You get me? Yeah, he'll get a light duffel bag. You get me? But I just want him. Forget about the money. He wants to play.
He wants to play.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Yeah, he didn't want to leave the Kings. He was ready to sign the
He said it. He goes, never mind that. He goes, because it's more believable now that he's left the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know when people say when they're on the teams, oh, I want to stay forever. You're like, when something better comes along, you're gonna leave. But he said it, even in all the smoke, he goes, yo, I'll be honest with you, man. He goes, I loved Sacramento. I wanted to finish my career there. I wanted money from them, no one else. They just didn't want to offer it to me and they traded me.
Do you think it was the right move? Because you guys weren't winning with him. No disrespect. Do you think it was the right move?
It was. I think it was the time when Rudy Gay ruptured his Achilles, and our payoff hopes were like, you know what? Yeah, it's not.
No, because that last season, even
DeMarcus Cousins said, he came back from that.
DeMarcus Cousins said like that season before he got traded, he goes, we were going to make the playoffs.
He came back from it. We still had guys like Darren Carlson and that, so we had an all right team.
That was a decent team,
but you could tell like we were fighting for the 8th or 7th seed, and it was like,
was that your ceiling?
Like legit, that looked like it was going to be our ceiling. Like, unless we were going to make a big boy splash for us, like that was going to be our ceiling.
Fair enough.
Which, I mean, to be fair, looking back at it now,
you'd rather have that than
took that, man.
Yeah, you'd rather have that.
To be fair, it's a trade-off because now my probably after Boogie, my second favorite player, De'Aaron Fox, man, that guy, amazing.
I love De'Aaron Fox. Yo, let's start off. Well, I've given you my wish list, the first one. I want Boogie to be fit by the end of the season. Have you got a wish list?
What do I want? What I want for Christmas? I want to see Giannis in the final but to get there, that's just so easy. To get there, I want to see him go through Miami. I think if he goes through Miami, I know
that's a weird one to me, man.
No, I think, do you know what? Because I think, as we discussed, I think last week about Embiid and those guys, they're just too dysfunctional. I think beating them is just too easy, man. They beat themselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, B-Man's got all the stats. This guy knows all the stats on this, man. He was telling us the other day.
Miami's a funny team, though, isn't it?
But that's what I mean. Like, do you know what it is? They've been playing so well. And a lot of people are saying, can it translate into the postseason? Well, who knows, man? Who would have thought that the Kawhi was able to lift that Raptors team to the finals?
True.
Not had a bit of luck on the way, but still.
A lot of luck on the way.
But he still did it. And I think...
To be fair, that Raptors team, they're still doing bits.
They are still doing it. But they've taken that step.
Yeah.
It's once you win it wasn't a fluke.
I think,
that they've taken a step. But same with this team, like Tyler Hero and all these other guys, man. Like, they're all stepping up. Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, but these are guys that are not ready for the playoffs yet, man.
I don't know, but I think...
expect them to jump up that high, that quick. I don't see it, man. I wouldn't even be surprised if a team like Indiana Pacers not come out of the playoffs.
No,
VC's back to full strength.
I see him making noise. I see him making noise, especially with a guy like Jimmy Butler, who like never die attitude.
You just call him VC.
Why? I was gonna say VC is VO.
Yeah.
Thanks for picking that up. That could have gone for a long time.
Listen, Vince Carter he's on the way out of the league. So have you got a
kind of going off what Naeem just said. Because we kind of like it's kind of a foregone conclusion. We're anticipating the Bucks to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. I want Joel Embiid to just do something, man. Just man up, just take it, bro. How you gonna get like, you know, people disrespecting you? You talking about, oh, I feel like I need to be a villain. Yo, listen, yeah, the NBA is all about storylines. Yeah, you make your own storyline. I want you to become that guy and take this team, like, even if you're having struggles with playing with Ben or playing with Al Horford, yo, how you gonna talk about you're the best player in the planet, yeah, and still get smoked by a guy like Giannis? Giannis, I get he's an MVP, wicked player.
I was gonna say, don't spit dirt on Giannis' name, man.
But real talk, like, if you're telling me you're that guy, prove it. Show me something. I want to see it in the playoffs. And I know, I thought Kawhi, yeah, knocking him out with that crazy buzzer beater would be like, you know, and him crying would be like, you know what, yeah, he's turned a corner. Yeah. But this guy's still laughing and joking and that. Like, this guy, I feel like...
You know, he's not adopted the alpha dog mentality that, like, Giannis did.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, like, certain people have. I said this before, man, like, Embiid, as good as he is, there's just something missing, and I think it's that. I think, obviously, the weight thing doesn't help, because he's always, like, injured, he's always, like, you know, out of shape, can't play.
I don't know if I should say
tummy ache, as you said.
Tummy.
Yeah, my tummy hurting, you know. But truthfully, yeah, it's just, I think he lacks that, like, that, you know, like that certain athletes have it. Just certain people, only a few people in the NBA. Yeah, I'm a dog, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got that for me. He's too soft. Soft boy, yeah.
That's what he's got.
Boy, yeah. Like, yo, give me my phone.
He's more of a instead of being a class bully, he's more of a class clown.
Yeah, he's a class clown. I agree. So yeah, to be honest with you, unless he has a mindset change first, it's never going to happen, man. And I agree with you. I think the shock, because you see how emotional he was, I thought deep down, this guy's coming back next year and no one's going to ever do that to me again. The way he was crying, like you could tell it meant something to him. That's the first time I took notice. I thought, you know what, this guy is real, man. Like there's something outside of his talent. It's telling me that this guy's going to step up. And then he goes and does it again. Like just lets us all down. Who knows, man? Playoff time is going to come. But this team is just too dysfunctional, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if in like a year and a bit that this just becomes Ben Simmons' team and then Joel Embiid's just like that's the.
I don't see it, man.
I don't see it.
It'll come to a point where they're going to make a decision.
It makes sense. It makes sense to make a decision between the two, and that's what we spoke about last week. But I don't see them ever being in a position where they'll not. Yeah, because what are you ever going to get in return that's of value that those two have? And all you're doing really is you trade them to another team, and you might just turn that team into a playoff team.
More than likely, look what when the Lakers traded Shaq. Like they went and won the title not long after.
Yeah.
It's like that, and what did the Lakers get in return? Not much. A couple of pieces, Odom and a couple of other pieces, but they weren't special. It took time. So that's the thing in it. These trades, it never works out fair. Yeah. It's like when you trade a superstar, because as Max Kellerman likes to say, you can't trade an all-star for 4 quarters.
Yeah. The only time they'll trade, and it's more likely that it's going to be Joel Embiid, because I think his contract runs out sooner, is if he himself says, I am leaving. I don't want to be in this club.
Yeah, he's never going to say that, though.
I don't think he'll say that.
I think he will.
But then again, I think you know what? I'll take that back.
I 100% think he will.
He's in that new school era where there's no loyalties.
There's absolutely
none.
none.
I take that back. He 100%.
100%.
If anyone's
there is no one in this league that you can tell me is going to stay with their team other than Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and them, man, unless they get forced out. No one else is. I expect everyone else to be open market.
Yeah, that's weird. That
open market. No, I expect him to stay. I wouldn't be surprised if he left. Like if his contract, if this contract ended now, the contract that he's on, I'd be surprised if he left. But I wouldn't say it's in the realm of impossibility. That's what I'm saying. Like I think Steph Curry is impossible he'll ever leave the Golden State Warriors. That's it. They're gonna ride him out to the They're gonna ride him out all the way until he decides to retire. But Dame, I can see him saying, look, like Dame, I can fully see him turning to the franchise and say, look, I have done everything humanly possible to try and get this team as far as I can. I cannot go farther than the Western Conference Finals, because that's where they were last year. Mm-hmm. I want to win a ring. I'm going. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that, man.
I don't know, man.
Bro, remember I told you back in the day, ages ago, the team I disliked was the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, oh my God, I was so vexed.
I can't hate on that team, man.
Yeah, I was so upset.
He's punching above his weight, I swear.
Bro, set Dame free. Just set Dame free.
Listen, Dame is himself. He's that guy, and he'd never leave. He said it himself. That's why I know it. I know Dame, man. I spoke to Dame before, man. Dame told me this.
You got Dame on speed dial.
Yeah, trust me, bro. You want to take us out? Don't talk about Dame.
Okay, let's run through some more predictions or some more wishes.
What's yours? You haven't given yours.
I gave the boogie one, so I'm gonna give you another one, right?
Yeah.
I want. Do you know how the New York Knicks got rid of Marcus Morris?
Yeah.
I hope that's a sign that they are making the right moves now. I really hope my wish list is that they are now actually officially going in the right direction, because I want to see New York be back up there again. Yeah, I want them to be back up there again.
I'd like to think that's the case.
But you don't trust them because of what they've done so far.
Yes,
I get that. That's why it's a wish list more than anything.
It's the Knicks.
I won't be bored in here, but I gotta keep it real as well.
Go on then.
The Lakers and Clippers have to make it to the Western Finals. I know right now it looks like it could be around before. I don't want to see it then, man. I want the hype to build up. I want that playoff, like when they show that playoff video. Yeah, exactly, man. And because that's like the real final. But then if they can get Giannis and LeBron, that'd be sick. But yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that in the West Finals.
Go on.
So for that, I want to see. Can I be deluded for a second?
Go for it.
Just let me indulge me for a second.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Please, Sacramento. There's 7 games. 7 games.
Yeah, that's never.
We can do this.
I am not indulging that.
I believe. You guys indulge me, please. Sacramento, leave a comment.
I've got another one. I hope the Rockets fail.
Oh, come on, man. You can't be
the
wishing
film.
on failure, man.
No, I hope their system fails.
That's uncalled for.
I hope the system fails. I cannot imagine.
Explain,
Actually,
explain.
to be fair, for a shorter guy, this is probably the best thing that could ever happen because people like me will have a future. You get me? But it's not, the basketball's not the same if it's not with a proper center that's there to defend. Man, I don't want to see constant 3-pointers. I know it's good fun and stuff, but a 3-pointer again and again and again and again and again with like no inside game, bruh.
I agree. I think
Bruh, don't do that, man.
I want to see how far it goes, but at the same time, I don't want it to succeed entirely because number one, that ruins my team, and number two, it kills off.
Didn't they have like a game the other day where like they scored like 150 odd points or something?
Yeah,
But that's happened that's happened a few times this season.
Like this season has been
the Wizards were the first ones to do it.
crazy.
Yeah, the Wizards were the
scorelines.
first to do it.
Do you know in the playoff series, it's gonna be absolutely hilarious when they go up against the Lakers or the Clippers
Or even the Jazz.
Or the Jazz. I was just about to say the Jazz, yeah, or even Denver. When they go up against them 4 teams and PJ Tucker's defending Jokic or AD,
I can just imagine Jokic
You'd be like-
just looking at Peter Tucker and just
not even
chucking it
jumping
over
for
him.
the ball.
Do
Just
you know what? Do you know what's funny? Is if you were to play the Houston Rockets, I think there's one tactic and one tactic only that'll work every single time.
as a team against them.
Yeah,
or?
against them.
Okay.
Yeah, against them
What's that?
is shut Russell Westbrook completely out of the game and let Harden do whatever he wants to do.
I can
Not
see that.
saying that Westbrook is the
that
X
doesn't
factor.
work.
No, listen, I'm not saying that Russell Westbrook is the X factor here. I'm not. Harden is the X factor, but considering the fact that this team is set up purely based on those 2 guards, the easier one to shut down is Russell Westbrook. And if you get him away, Harden will never have enough to overcome a whole team. He might overcome his matchup. He'll probably double the scoring output of whoever's marking him. But the reality of the matter is, I am okay for Harden to get 60 if Russell Westbrook gets 10.
But the thing is,
get me?
sorry, you first.
I was gonna say with something like that, I can imagine that happening, and not only that happening, and like Harden just chucking up shots, but Westbrook getting so frustrated,
Exactly.
and forcing
And
the
then
issue.
in the long run, it'll just get worse and worse. And then it gets to a stage where Westbrook is going to start forcing things like he always used to.
I don't know. I think there's a bit more of a maturity there. I don't think.
Why? Just because he recently decided to go inside rather than shoot 3-pointers. Small
just
sample
the way
size.
they're now
Small
built.
sample
The way they're now built. There's no one in that team that is taking away from Russell Westbrook's only game, which is inside. He doesn't have an outside game.
He doesn't
He's been
at
forcing
all.
it for years, for the last 10 years. So now, because I was listening to this somewhere else, the way it's built, is that it's built for Russell to drive every time, and if he can't get a shot, kick it out. Because you got shooters everywhere now. And honestly, I can see it succeeding. I painfully, I can see it succeeding.
Yeah, because it's so simple.
The only thing is, obviously,
No, I can't see it succeed.
the only thing is they've got to score every single bloody time.
There's
because
there's too many smart big men in the game now.
That's the thing, yeah.
Way too many
Especially
smart
at the top,
big games.
like
Yeah.
the top 4 teams I mentioned.
Like this, even someone like LaMarcus Aldridge would feast on that team. Like this, people acting like it's guard orientated. It's not, man. It's absolutely not. Even Giannis now can play in the post. KD can play in the post. These are massive guys, man. And these are superstars. You
But
can't
they
stop
move
them.
like
Kawhi
guards,
Leonard, I know, but they can play in the post.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've got no post presence makes it easier for people like Giannis to bang inside, knowing that if he does get double teamed now, it's easier because now he's also a very good passer. It is.
Giannis ain't got to worry about the Houston
Yeah,
Rockets.
this is going to be an issue come playoff.
It is.
Like, the regular
It really
season
is.
right now,
It really
we're
is.
just seeing like crazy
too
In a
scores.
7-game series, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, guys, I think we're going to have to put a stop to it there, man.
Aw.
So, guys, like Sosa said, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Tell us what you want to see as far as
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, let us know.
end of the season.
And all our socials are going to be down below, so please add them up. And we're going to be back again soon. So,
Take care.
peace.
Peace.